Hey guys, welcome back to the next update within the 3Peaks series. So tonight we are in February 1970 for this second update of 3Peaks. So most of the aircraft you will see are similar, with similar destinations to the previous update in January, because obviously we were only a month in advance. But obviously as the years go on, new aircraft will come in, and some of the aircraft you see will retire as they would have done in real life. There are a couple of new aircraft in this update, one of which is on the screen now. So without further ado, let's get started, and we will start with the taxiways in front of us first. So the new model and the star of this video, we have an Air West DC-9, and this is taxiing out for a flight to Reno, Nevada. Just behind the DC-9 is its bigger brother, the DC-8 of National, and this is taxiing out as well, following the DC-9 to the runway, and this is going to be on a flight out to Boston. If we move over to the cargo terminal first, we will see that we have one aircraft in here today, and that is an American freighter, 707, and this has arrived in from Detroit recently and is currently having all of the cargo taken off on the far side over there. Coming back round to the main concourse, we will start with the A gates, so we'll start down the far end at A1. So down here we have got an Air Canada, it focuses, an Air Canada DC-8, and this is going to be departing for a flight out to Montreal shortly. It's just having the catering's just finished being loaded, and the bags have just started to arrive, as have the passengers on the far side. Next up we have an American Airlines 707, and this is going to be departing for a flight out to Dallas-Fort Worth shortly after the Air Canada DC-8. This is just having passengers loaded, and the final bags are being loaded as we speak. And then at gate number A3, or gate number 3 should I say, of the A concourse, we have this Delta DC-8. This has arrived in about half an hour ago from Atlanta, and as you can see, is undergoing quite a lot of servicing currently. The bags are coming off, a bit of cargo has come off in this final orange truck at the front, and the catering truck has now just positioned itself ready to cater the flight back to Atlanta later on this evening. You can see the final few passengers are getting off front and rear of the aircraft. The front lot going straight to the terminal building, rear of the aircraft will be getting a little coach to the terminal. At gate A4 we have the first of two Queens. We have this Delta 747-100, and this has arrived in from New York JFK, undergoing very heavy servicing. This has been on the ground now for a good 10 to 15 minutes, and as you can see, it's having everything done to it. So the final few bags are coming off at the front of the aircraft. The rear of the aircraft's having the last bits of cargo removed, and it's got two catering trucks attached ready to stock this up for a full flight later on today. And around the other side we can see that we have got the passengers finishing disembarking the aircraft front and rear, or should I say central and rear, and then at the front there's another set of stairs where you can see the two pilots coming off. Gate A5, we have another new aircraft that has just arrived to 3Peaks, and as we welcome, alongside Air West, we welcome Pan Am to 3Peaks. They will be starting a scheduled service on the 707 from Honolulu. This 707, as you can see, has just arrived in. It's just pulling itself into the gate now, and we'll be departing back out to Honolulu later this evening once it's been turned around. Next up at gate A6 we have the second 747-100, this time of National, the hub carrier here at 3Peaks currently. the sole hub carrier. There will be some more coming over the next few years, but for the time being, National are the main carrier at 3Peaks. This 747-100 has arrived in from Miami, and you can see the passengers have started to disembark the aircraft to the coaches front and rear, and a fuel truck has just arrived under the near side wing, ready to fuel the 747 up back for its flight later on this evening. The baggage containers have all started to arrive as well. The belts are hooked up, so the baggage will be coming off shortly as well, alongside the passengers, into the terminal building. And then finally for the A concourse, we have gate A7, which has got this National 727-200 currently on pushback, and this is pushing back for a flight out to San Francisco. This will be first in line for departure, because as you can see, it's just pushing back in front of the Air West DC-9, which we saw earlier. It will then taxi to the runway with the Air West and the National DC-8 following closely behind. Final aircraft on the taxiway. Arriving in over here, we have a National 727-200, and this has arrived in from Jacksonville. It's currently just waiting for one of the B concourse gates to be empty, and it will then soon park itself up and the passengers can disembark the aircraft. The 3B concourse gates, B1, B2, B3, are currently all occupied. However, one of them will soon be available. So if we start from the rear end this time, so we'll start with gate B3. We have this National 727-200, and this will be departing for a flight out to Baltimore. It's just having the final few passengers getting ready to load, and the catering truck's just finished at the back, so that's just moving shortly. This will then push back, and the other National 727 over there will come and take its place. In the centre, we have another National 727-200, and this one has arrived in from Houston. The passengers are finished disembarking the aircraft pretty much now. Catering truck has just arrived at the back to stock it up for its next flight, and as you can see, baggage and a little bit of cargo is coming off on the other side of the aircraft. And finally, for this airport update, we have another one of the new aircraft that has arrived at 3Peak, and we have got this Air West sister to the other one that's departing, DC-9, and this one, which doesn't like to focus, this one has going to be departing to Phoenix in about 20 to 30 minutes. Fuel truck is just finishing fueling the aircraft on this side, and then you can see the passengers are lining up ready to start boarding the aircraft, and then this will be pushing back in around 25 minutes time on its flight out to Phoenix. So that brings the February 1970 edition of 3Peaks to a close. Hope you all enjoyed watching. Like, comment and subscribe down below. It means a lot for all the subscribers that we've gained recently, and I'd love to continue growing the channel, so hopefully this 3Peaks update is something you all like, and we can hopefully watch it grow. If there's any aircraft you're looking forward to seeing in the future, or any that you would love to see now, let me know down below in the comments. Always good to have a chat about these things, and let's see what we all think together. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye guys.